To a brand new episode of the Doa and Deuce podcast. I'm Doa.
I'm Deuce.
And this is our college football weekend wrap up. Alright, it's week 11.
Got some big matchups this weekend.
Some big
dogs
matchups.
out.
It was definitely some big matchups out there. The dogs is out there.
I was thinking between like three channels. It was like bang, bang, bang.
I watched a lot of games yesterday, and I got my opinion about a lot of stuff. And I got a lot of opinions. Alright, first we had Georgia versus Alabama. Auburn versus Georgia. Man, 40-17. Georgia went down there and got that whipped.
Disrespectful.
I watched that game. Man, it was like dumb penalties. Auburn punched the ball to Georgia, but they get a penalty for the guy trying to jump over a guy.
Yeah, I heard y'all dropping.
They scored a touchdown over that. And then they had a guy fumble for punt return. That's the guy who scored a touchdown over that.
Right,
that's 14 points right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Georgia quarterback to me, he looked like a freshman.
Right.
They shut down a run, and when they shut down a run, you made them pass. They had nothing coming. It's like I said, it was dumb penalties, and at halftime the coach said it. He's like, "Man, we dumb penalties. We was doing dumb stuff."
I watched like the beginning, and I'm like, I saw Auburn come on going downfield, but they was only getting field goals.
Right. Yeah.
So then when I come back home, I saw they opened that game up.
Open it up. It was like I said, Georgia helped them. I don't know what it was, but it was 40-17, but.
It wasn't 40-17.
Yeah, Georgia didn't just do stupid stuff. And some games just lost, and the other one, Auburn won the game, but Georgia helped like dumb penalties, man. Alabama beats Mississippi State 31-24. Mississippi State they kept the lead. And just Alabama, you got it.
Yeah, the game was tight. I watched the end of that game, and y'all went down to score on that last drive. Georgia trying to get a field goal range,
and then touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi State, this is why I got beef with them. I had my beef with them when I go over the rankings because this is some bull crap. All right, Alabama beat another ranked team.
Yeah, I watched the game. I wasn't really that impressed with Bama. It ain't like how the old Bama say, they the beast. Like I watched this Bama
man,
they alright.
Mississippi State died, but I don't. Next, Notre Dame versus Miami. Miami beat them 41-8.
The Catholic versus the convicts.
Ooh, the Canes are back.
But molested these convicts today.
Yeah. They came back and took them out. Beat the brakes off them.
The U back. The U back. You been down them all season.
The U will be back when they beat Clemson. Y'all will be back when y'all beat Clemson. Beat Clemson, y'all be back. Y'all means y'all playing for what? National championship.
Yeah. You know what I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be a tight game. I didn't think it was gonna be a blowout like that.
A team with 5 national championships in their history, that's when they're back. They're not TCU or none of these other teams, Wisconsin or all these average teams who have to land. The U has 5 rings. A lot of these colleges don't have 5 rings. Alright, they're in Bama territory.
Yeah, they finally got coaches they've been going through coaches over the years. Like you think they had Randy Shannon, we thought you were gonna be good.
Yeah.
They had a D from Temple.
Yeah, Al Golden.
They was supposed to be the next thing. Mark Ripp
from Georgia.
Right.
Alright, Georgia didn't appreciate him.
Right.
But they're back for another. We beat Clemson now. I shall officially say they're back. That means they playing for chips.
Right.
Alright. Next up, we have Clemson beat Florida State 31-14. It was nothing to see there. Florida State, poor Florida State.
You heard Florida State, one of their games got canceled early in the season, right? Suppose they put the team back on the schedule so they can make sure they go 500. But they didn't want to keep that streak of going 500.
That's horrible. They probably lose that game. That's some mid-major.
Oh, it's a mid-major. It's a mid-major.
It's sad. It's cool Florida State. Come on now. Come on, be classy. All right, next up, Oklahoma beats TCU 38-20. I kind of watched a little bit of that game. Kenny Hill, TCU in the second half trying to come back. Defense playing good. Kenny Hill was doing wild stuff. He's inaccurate. I don't know.
Baker Mayfield went off.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Didn't he break a record or something like the most yards in the game or something like that?
I don't know. I was so into so many different things last night.
Yeah, it was so he did something like that.
But Oklahoma, they're looking like they're gonna be in a college football playoff.
It's crazy because they're going to play each other again, right?
Who?
TCU, Oklahoma.
I don't know, dude.
I think they might have matched up again in
the
Big 12 championship.
Oh, they got
game.
Big 12 championship game?
Yeah.
They're going to beat them again.
That Big 12 championship game kind of fun. Because they ain't two divisions. The first number 1 team, the number 2 team with each other. That's kind of weak.
That's funny. But TCU probably have to win the next game because if they don't, Oklahoma State probably slide up in that.
Right.
All right, next up, we have Iowa. They lost to Wisconsin. I've been said I called it all week. That was my Iowa news.
Coming off a big win.
Coming off a big win. Now you get a big L to go with it. Wisconsin, I watched them a little bit. Just you take away their running game. I'm sorry, I just don't see it. They play Michigan next week. But we'll see. We'll see about that.
Right.
All right. Next up, Washington lost to Stanford on Friday night, 30-22. Yeah, I hate them Friday night games.
Where was the game at?
In Stanford.
All right.
Bryce Love came back.
He went off.
He went off on them again. He scored 3 touchdowns. Washington, they had their chance. Bye. I don't want to see no more. I don't care if you win the Pac-12. Pac-12, I don't care who your champion is. I don't care. All right, next up, we have USC. They beat Colorado 38-24. Sam Darnold. Same. Come on, I ain't watching no Colorado. All right, next up, Michigan State versus Ohio State. Ohio State beat the brakes off of them 48-3. God, Michigan State beat Penn State just to get beat down by Ohio State.
And Ohio State got smoked by Iowa. They turned around and beat them. Like, come on, yo. Do you want to be in the Final Four?
Oh, don't you? A lot of these teams, boy. Man. Penn State, they beat Rutgers 35-6. Nothing to talk about there. Iowa State lost to Oklahoma State 49-42.
Watch that game.
The Big 12 way.
You see the one? I don't know if you saw the highlight D from Iowa State. You caught the ball like one hand. Like D was only caught it one hand out of bounds. I got 2 feet in. Touchdown. It was tight. One of the top plays. The gym was tight. And the Iowa State they was going down to tie the game up due to an interception in his own. But he had to try to get in there. Like he had to throw it. Dude made a great play. Defender made a great play.
All right, Iowa State. That should be. If I'm looking right, yeah, they're not right, which is crazy. Let's see. Virginia Tech loses to Georgia Tech 28-22. Yeah.
Some of that game too.
Yeah. Okay. South Florida beats Connecticut 49-24. They still undefeated. Washington State beats Utah 33-25. I really ain't too much to see. It's good football. Utah's a good Pac-12 team. They're competitive. NC State beats Boston College. I watched a little bit of that game. Why was I? I don't know. Boston College got that running back I like. But they beat them 17-14. It was a tough game. They earned that victory. LSU beats Arkansas 33-10. LSU doing just enough to keep Bama's resume legit.
Right.
Northwestern beat Purdue 23-13. Northwestern, how they rank? Oh, they must be somebody. Get up there. I don't.
Ain't be nobody. They just up there.
They just up there.
They just up there.
Oh man. All right. Back to Doing Deuce. All right. We're gonna go over the rankings now. We got Bama. They're 10-0, so they're number 1, and it's AP poll. It's not the
college football
rank, but this is the AP poll. And now after this, I'm gonna get my who should be the top 4. All right. So Bama, they 10-0. They undefeated. God bless them. Miami jumps up 5 spots, 9-0. They ranked number 2.
Oh, the U number 2.
Yeah, they jumped up 5 spots.
Okay.
Oklahoma jumps up 2 spots. They're 9-1. They ranked number 3. Clemson stay in the same spot, 9-1. So Clemson basically gets jumped by 2 teams. All right, Wisconsin 10-0. They jumped up 1 spot. Auburn they're 8-2. They jumped up 4 spots. Georgia 9-1 dropped 5 spots. Ranked number 8. Ohio State jumped 3 spots. 8-2. Notre Dame 8-2 dropped down 6 spots. See, they're not going. Oklahoma State jumped 2 spots. They're 8-2. They Oklahoma State, they ranked number 10. TCU dropped 3 spots. They're 8-2. They ranked number 11. USC ranked 12. They're 9-2. Jumped 3 spots. Penn State jumped 3 spots. They're 8-2. Ranked 13. To the committee, these rankings, but they quick to jump some people, boy. Like Penn State, they beat Rutgers. Wow. UCF, they're 9-0. They stay in the same spot, which makes me laugh because they beat Connecticut. Connecticut and Rutgers play. It's gonna be a heavy test. When someone gets credit, jump 3 spots. That team gets no credit. Washington State 9-2, jumped 4 spots. Washington 8-2. They dropped 7 spots. They ranked them 16. Number 17, Mississippi State, 7-3. They lost to Bama and jumped a spot.
guess they feel that was a tight.
Oh no, don't get it twisted. I got something for that. Memphis. I'm sorry. They're 8-1, jumped 2 spots. Michigan 8-2, jumped 2 spots, ranked number 19. Stanford 20, they wasn't ranked, so they 7-3, so they jumped in the rankings. LSU 21, 7-3, they wasn't ranked either, so they back in the rankings, which is crazy because they had them ranked 24 here, so they was. 22 was Michigan State, 7-3, dropped 9 spots. 23 is South Florida, they 8-1, they dropped 1 spot. West Virginia 7-3, dropped 1 spot, they won. And North Carolina State 7-3, they jumped back into the rankings, but they had them 23, so they dropped down 2 spots, it looked like. So here are beefs. All right, I got some beefs. I'm sorry, I had to have some.
Beef wars.
All right, so if I look at it in my rankings, Mississippi State, my beef with them. They're 73, so 73 Southeastern Conference, right? They beat their biggest wins were at Texas A&M and LSU at home. Said okay, it's 2 wins. Right. They lost to Bama. We said, oh, close loss. But then they lose. You gotta forget they lost to Georgia and Auburn, 31-3 and 49-10. So they scored 13 points in those 2 games. The guys outscored carried 80 to 13 in those 2 games.
You didn't play road games.
I don't care what it is. So your best win on here is Texas A&M and LSU.
Right.
The same LSU that lost to Troy.
Right.
And Texas A&M who lost to UCLA. And who you said is trash.
Right.
So I'm supposed to be impressed by that. Mississippi State, no. They lost to Bama. They shouldn't be ranked. This is my opinion. They shouldn't be ranked. Why are they ranked? I don't understand. Alright, so big. Like Penn State, like I said, they jumped 3 spots for beating the Sorry Records team. They lost to Ohio State 1 week and lost to Michigan State the other week. No. Why they get to jump to UCF? Alright, like come on now. I don't understand some of these rankings. Like it makes no sense to me how some teams jump other teams, and I get tired of seeing Stanford in the daggone rankings.
Them last 5.
Yeah, them last 5, boy. LSU, Stanford, North Carolina State, Michigan State. These teams I keep on seeing. You know, West Virginia, they had some good ones this year. You know what I'm saying? Had some bad loss. They lost. They lost to every good team they played. They lost to
TCU.
TCU, right? They lost to Oklahoma, but they got jerked by TCU. Remember they played them at TCU at West Virginia, and the guy they called the penalty. In West Virginia.
Not there. I went to the TCU game.
Yeah, and they called the penalty. They lost to TCU.
No, that was Oklahoma State. Oh, they lost somebody. I swear.
They lost to Oklahoma State, and TCU.
No, they lost to Virginia Tech.
Oh yeah, they did lose.
They beat TCU. I was at that game.
They beat TCU?
Beat TCU. That's the game I went to. Kind of gonna be hot. No, they beat Texas Tech.
TCU beat them.
Yeah, they got jerked against TCU.
Yeah, I said that's the game you went to. You said they got jerked into the penalty. You know what I'm saying? They called that stupid pass. Yeah, the college is a jerk. They so pressed to put Ohio State back in. Okay, it's like Michigan State. They're not good. They shouldn't be ranked. And they beat Michigan State, so I'm gonna jump them. Look, the rankings gonna be what the rankings is. Right. But these Big Ten schools and these SEC schools get too much credit.
Right.
So in my top 4, I think Bama should be there. I think Miami should be there. Because Miami, they do what they supposed to do. I give them there. Oklahoma should be there. And I think Clemson will be there. Everybody else, I'm just see.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, Wisconsin, sorry, you didn't beat nobody. You know what I'm saying?
That's some fraud. They some fraud. They on the other side. They on the weak side of the Big Ten.
They on the weak side. Like come on now. That's not fair. That's not fair how they schedule that.
Right, cool. Yo, you mean to tell me you in the Big Ten, but you don't play Michigan, Ohio State?
They play Michigan next week.
Oh, all right. They just didn't play them yet.
Right, they play, but that's it. Your big games, Michigan at Wisconsin.
Right.
Like, come on now. You got to play Penn State, Ohio State. I'm sorry.
Right.
Those teams should always play each other.
Right.
Wisconsin.
The Blue Bloods, they need to play each other.
Should be no easy route to go. Come on now. And if I was Ohio State, Michigan, I would say the same thing. Nah, they need to play somebody. Nah. Right. Even though they're going to make their resume look good when you beat them in a Big Ten championship. But nah, they're not good. You know what I'm saying? And that's getting to play some out-of-conference games, some true, someone legit, man. I don't want to hear them beat no Kentucky and nothing like that. I swear, yo. But, yeah, so.
I'm surprised Miami jumped that many spots, though.
When they whipped Notre Dame.
They whooping, but still, they trying to lie spot to get there, but they undefeated though.
They're undefeated, and you know, like I told you, but everything was close. They beat Virginia Tech, they beat Miami. They had some good wins there.
Right.
But then they got to beat Clemson, point blank period. If they beat Clemson, that's going to be in the ACC championship game. That's going to be what it is. They're 1-2. That's the knockout game.
Right.
That's the quarterfinals. That's going to be the, you know what I'm saying, for the semifinals. That's why you don't need 8 teams. That's your quarterfinals right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Miami versus Clemson. And when Clemson beats Miami, because I will bet any amount of money Clemson beats Miami, because I'm sorry. Watch the line. That's all I gotta say. You're gonna have an undefeated Miami team playing Clemson, and I think they play a game in North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't even know for sure.
But I guarantee you Clemson's gonna be favored. I guarantee you. And I guarantee you they're gonna win. I'm sorry, I can't trust Miami. They build their things over turnovers.
Right.
That's how they win, over turnovers. Miami don't get turnovers.
Right.
They struggled with Florida State. Florida State was trash. I'm sorry, and they struggled against Syracuse. All right.
Syracuse beat Clemson.
At Miami. They struggled against Syracuse at Miami. At Miami.
They still beat Clemson though.
Well, Clemson's gonna stay quarterback.
Right. That's enough one of the books.
All right, hold on. My top 3 Heisman candidates gonna be Baker Mayfield, Bryce Love, and the Miami Chain. The Miami Chain is
Turn on chain.
It is. So like, share, subscribe.